Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jenna Renstrom.
And I'm Tim Seaman. It's coming. The biggest winter storm of the season, bringing a mix of ice and snow to Siouxland on Sunday and Monday.
KCAU-9's most accurate forecast is calling for up to a quarter inch of ice, followed by as much as an inch of snow in some areas.
And our winter storm watch covering all of Siouxland begins Sunday at noon.
KCAU-9 meteorologist Elisa Raffa joins us now live with an important look at the impact of ice versus snow in this case.
We're still about a day and a half out from this system. That watch goes into effect on Sunday, but preparations are underway now. The city has plows and the salt trucks ready to go. Mid-American has extra personnel and equipment ready in case there are any power outages. But both the city and Mid-American tell me that snow is very different to handle than ice.
We're going to do our best to be out and ready to go.
Plows and salt trucks are getting ready as ice is forecasted to hit Siouxland for the second time in 1 week. Tuesday, semis toppled over, closing the interstate for 2 hours due to ice, and that was only a few hundredths of an inch. This next storm could drop 25 times more than that for parts of the area.
Ice is the toughest one for us to control, so we may do some pre-treating if the weather conditions are correct, or, are call for it.
Throughout this storm, we'll be flirting with the freezing line, meaning our upper atmosphere will be warm enough to sustain rain, but the lower atmosphere will be cold enough for ice. Take a look at this. When the atmosphere is completely warm, precipitation is all rain. What we're expecting Monday morning is freezing rain, where the entire column of air is warm until we get to the surface, where temperatures are cold enough so it freezes on everything it makes contact with. Roads, bridges, power lines, tree branches, everything. Sleet has a larger column of cold air at the surface, allowing it to freeze mid-air into ice pellets. Pellets you can hear hitting the surface. Roads, cars, anything it touches. Snow falls in air that's below freezing, from high in the sky to the ground.
Snow is, I think, a little easier to handle because we're pushing it, we're just trying to clear it off the streets, where ice, when it freezes on there, it is just difficult. I mean, and if it gets cold enough and the salt isn't effective, it's difficult to get it off.
The ice will be difficult to get off, meaning the roads Sunday night and Monday morning will be treacherous, even more so than they were on Tuesday if you were out on Tuesday in any of that massive traffic jam that was around I-29. So stay safe out there, and of course we'll have updates for you all weekend. Reporting live in Sioux City, meteorologist Elisa Raffa, KCAU-9 News.
All right, thanks, Elisa. Appreciate that update. Fred's back with us now, and Fred, we have some warning with this storm, but serious for sure.
That's right. An advance warning is good because you can make plans now for very slick, dangerously slick conditions on Monday. The storm brewing to our south, you can see it there in the purple. That's freezing rain that stretches from Oklahoma through Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, and into Indiana. It's going to gradually push north through the weekend, arriving in Siouxland, looks like towards Sunday evening, by Monday morning for sure. We have an ice storm warning to the south, where some parts of Missouri could pick up over a ½ inch of ice. And then around Siouxland, a winter storm watch. That's for not only Sioux City, but all of Siouxland, North Platte, Des Moines as well, where we will see a combination of freezing rain and snow. But depending where you are in Siouxland, you may see more of one than the other. Let's look here at what to expect for tonight. Sub-zero wind chills. A sunny, dry, warmer day for tomorrow. Starting out dry on Sunday, but by afternoon and evening, that light, icy mix will move in, becoming heavier on Monday. 1 to 4/10 of an inch of ice and up to 1 to 2 inches of snow will be possible, rendering roads and sidewalks very, very slippery on Monday. So snow in the northwest, there you see it in the white. In the blue, including Sioux City, that's where we'll see about 1/10 of an inch of ice and then drop up to an inch of snow on top of that. South and east, about 2 to 4/10 of an inch of ice. Now, once you get up toward about 1/2 inch of ice, that's when you start to have problems with power lines and tree branches and things like that. So that storm could still shift, so I encourage you to stay tuned to the latest forecast through the weekend.
Sounds like making travel plans tonight or tomorrow morning is pretty important.
That's right.
Thanks, Fred.